all of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Dahnans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Dahnans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris, do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadheim. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Dahnans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Dahnans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. shots and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Dahnan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye!
Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm!
We're not afraid of any bright eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last bright eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings!
The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Esteluva Forest, but that's it.
Esteluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Dahnans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Dahnans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dahna as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hmm?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dahna. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Elde forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Elde forest. Next time, pay attention.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every...
Mm-hmm. Well...
I see.
Hmm.
Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh? Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Poodle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganath Haros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dahna's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Dahnans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes! What?
What?
Very... Yes!
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Flame! Reload! Raging storm!
It's over!
Tunnel! Annihilation! These ones can run rings around us!
Explosive ring! Crush! Swallow game! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
They're surrounding us!
Here I come!
Leave now!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Severing wind!
Can't get out of this!
Here I come! Explosive ring! Crumble! Wind! Hurricane! Take this! It's over! Glimmer Dragon Swarm!
Light astral raging cascade! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. Something you wanted to say?
Thank goodness we won. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans... An opponent like this should be easy. Take this! Ignite! Severing wind! Starter! Damn it! I'm on it! Glimmer! You're mine! Prepare to be...
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Here I come!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Severing wind! It's over! Here I come! It's over!
Radiant blood! Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. This one's mine.
It's over!
Seal! There!
Try this!
Seal! This one's mine.
Airborne Take this!
My specialty. Here's a
Take this!
Flying free!
Seal!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that
You're
vein.
mine! Yes?
So much for sitting
Something you
there
wanted to
out.
say? That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that'd be silly.
Finish! Here I come! I'm on! You're finished! Enough! Eternal devastation!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact frost!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
No choice! Here I come! It's over! Here I come! It's over!
Eagle assault! I'm not so good with airborne
Eternal
targets.
devastation!
Swallow
this!
What's this?
Got fires!
I've got this! Let a monster handle it!
Take this! All yours! Eternal devastation!
Here I go!
You're mine! Come on, you're finished!
You require...
Where are you going?
Watch it! Eternal devastation! Dragon!
We got the advantage.
Good.
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this! Lunar Rondo!
Mega Ray! Stand to the wind!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Law, get toasty!
Bird strike!
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Those bombs of yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Thunderfield! Confiscated!
Take this!
Eagle fly!
It's a duel beyond! Here's a healing art!
Dragon Shout!
Airborne
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Eat that! There you go!
Lunar Rondo!
You're like me again! Brilliant tear!
You got
Here I come! First strike!
Mega Raging Storm!
Eternal
Bananas,
devastation!
let's go! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Astral Arts?
That's my like you.
Shut him down!
That's quite a talent.
Your father once made the same amount.
So even my dad knows, huh?
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
Little help!
You're mine! Take this!
Eagle assault!
Here I go. It's great art sealed! Here, let me help.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Rising Phoenix! You're mine!
Can't this wall?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! My turn! Here I come! Wave time! You're mine! Lunarongo!
I'm out! Back into the fray!
You're mine!
In here! You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize...
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly. Don't think. Just keep swinging.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Let's get you all
It's
all
over.
waxed up.
Here I come! It's over!
Wind astral energy! More where
Here I
that came
come!
from!
Tear!
Lightning condensed!
Searing Gale!
Thunderblade!
Do it!
Law, get toasty!
Bird strike!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. There.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
One's mine!
Eat this.
Here I come! Severing Wind! Take this! Hurricane Thrust! Searing Gale!
Now!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Not a chance!
Got raging
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Mega ray!
Dragon Form!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
They got me flanked! Take this!
First aid!
Now try this! Explosive
Explosive
Ring!
shield!
My turn! No escape! Try this!
Steering blade!
Explosive Ring!
Gale force!
Rip and tear! Eternal Devastation!
Eagle assault!
Crush! it! Searing
Do it!
gale!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
I still got a ways to go.
I need something to eat.
I wonder what we can make with this.
If you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
Hey, wait! Don't eat that!
I hate camping out.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Dahnans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Dahnan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Dahnans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Dahnans and the deaths of Renans.
Dahnans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Huda lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Ow! Burn it first! Right! Evil Fairy Gale!
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Dragon Claw!
Where are you going?
Dragon Claw! Explosive Ring! Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing art.
Dragon Claw! Try this! Explosive Ring! Can't get out of this!
First aid!
Dragon Claw! This one's all mine!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Here's a healing art.
First aid! Dance in the wind! I'll fix you up.
Good things come to an end.
Watch it! I'll stop its
Let
charge!
me help. Thanks, Kisara.
You'll pay for that! You're mine!
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
Try this! Explosive ring! Ah!
I'll bring you back from death to
Prepare to
bit.
be coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art! Let them mark!
Now,
In a bind?
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
take this!
I'm on a roll now!
Try this!
I still got to fight like
Explosive
this.
ring!
I really owe you one.
Ha!
I never miss!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing
mess
art.
with
Leave
me.
the enemy's art to me.
No place here! Anything in armor is all mine! Armor won't save you!
Gravitas field!
Ha! Eat this!
Eat this!
Here's a healing art!
Eat this! I'm on a roll now!
I'll pick you up!
Trigger dragon!
Far enough!
I owe you one. I'm not done!
Here, let me help.
Try this!
Thank you.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Mahag Saar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
have you been writing? I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go? Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Ow!
Raging cascade!
Wind!
In here!
First strike! Try this! Explosive! It's over! Eternal devastation! I'll take you all off! Here I come! You're finished! It's over! Lunar Rondo! I'm on it! You're finished! Here I come!
What's this?
It's over!
Take this!
Eternal devastation! I'm not done! Take this!
I'm out of ammo!
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep.
Don't worry!
Since I'm down here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Astral energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had. Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! You're finished! You're mine!
You're in here!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
By the power
Try
of
this! Explosive ring!
Here, let me help. Cascade! First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Here I come!
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms!
Comrades in arms.
What?
Too sentimental?
Lunar Rondo! I'm on Rising Phoenix! You're mine! Win! It's over!
Annihilation!
My turn! I'm on!
Laser
Win!
field!
Onward and upward.
sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! You're finished!
I'm only getting
You're
started.
mine!
Surrounding us!
You're finished!
I'll tear you
Dahna,
apart!
Supernova!
Raging
Here I
Power
come!
of water!
Big
In
blast!
here!
I'm not done!
I'll be saving
Take
this
this!
one!
Wind!
Magic is there!
Take this!
Radiant
Hurricane thrust!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummel
Severing wind! Here I come! You're finished!
Hurricane!
Rising wind!
I'll finish
Take
you
this!
here and now!
It's over!
Radiant clear! I'm out of ammo! In here!
Take this!
Magna Ray! Eat this! Gemini Aqua!
You're mine!
Magna Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Thunder!
Dance! Explosive ring!
Eagle Assault!
Now I can let loose!
Raging
It's
Storm!
direct devastation! Explosive ring! Now! You're mine!
Let's refrain from losing.
It'll be a breeze.
Here I
Get
come!
in, get out.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Explosive ring! First strike! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let him marksman handle it!
All yours!
Here's a healing arm! You must handle aid!
You're mine! Wind! Here I come! Searing gale!
Eagle fly!
I'm not done!
Raging cascade!
Here I come! You're finished!
Sleep now.
Searing gale!
Here's a healing arm!
Dragon Swarm!
Thunder blade! I can do this all day! You're mine!
Now take this! Dragon Swarm! It's over! Searing gale! Do it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Explosive ring!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Go no further!
Take this! It's over!
Annihilation!
No further!
Seal!
You're finished!
Talon score! It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Explosive ring!
Rip and tear!
Here I come! Severing wind! You're mine!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing! Try this! Explosive ring! Talon hurricane! You're finished! Eagle Eternal devastation!
Please now.
Take this!
Get on in there with
Eternal devastation! Dragon capacity steel! Explosive ring!
Whoa, hey, what is
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
You're mine! It's over!
Take this!
Reload! Here's a
Take
hero!
this! Dragon!
These fists have got your name on them!
Thunderblade!
Explosive ring! You're finished!
I'll tear you
You're
apart!
Radiant
You're
shield!
mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I come! Eternal devastation!
I guess you had your weakness now and again.
Told ya! Lies are unstoppable!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Out of our way!
Take this!
Raging
You're
cascade!
finished!
Swallow dance!
Reload! Dance in the wind!
Explosive
Please
ring!
now. Let's get you out of the way.
You're
mine.
Eternal devastation!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
Guess I misread the landing.
Out of our way!
I never miss.
Prepare to be sealed!
Try this!
Assault!
Explosive ring!
Now!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here's a healing art!
Not
Do it!
again! Jim!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll...
Right, here you go!
let me help.
Take this! Burn in hell!
Did you just hear me?
Dragon
I
Swarm!
need you, remember?
Explosive ring!
Cools up! Time to get out of the way!
Mine!
You're mine!
Come and face me!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield
Glad you have your ear behind you.
Got it!
I'll
Leave
show
it to
you
you!
how useful I can be!
In here!
Rising Phoenix!
Glimmer Dragon! Radiant
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind!
Thanks! More with that go!
That freaking does it!
No escape!
Dance in the wind!
Away!
Here's a
Eternal
healing art!
devastation! Now I can let loose. First strike! Hurricane thrust!
Radiant flow here!
Glimmer flash!
Now!
Drag! Eagle assault! Here I come!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Here I come! Dragon distance!
Here's a healing arm!
You're mine! Now! Into
Thunder field!
Dragon form! Severing wind! You're mine! This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind!
Lunar Rondo!
Air
Swallow dance! Take this!
Off my focus!
You're finished! You're mine!
Light astral
Crumble!
energy! Dance
You're
in the
finished!
wind!
Do it! Take this!
Light
Zero!
astral... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart. I hate camping out.
The vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct, if somber, ambiance.
Seems like there's lots of fruit and plants that we can eat.
I also...
Hey, Rinwell, what was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Dahnan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dahna to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dahna had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hoodle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hoodle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Well, guess I'm off to bed. Well, off we go.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I wonder what we'll find. And out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
I think Hoodle senses something.
I hate camping out.
I always loved the sound of hammers banging away.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Guess I misread the landing.
Get lost!
Here I come! Burn!
And again! Eat this!
Dragon Form!
Thunder Field!
Wind!
Annihilation! Raging
Searing
Cascade!
Gale!
Thick as armor!
Talon Storm! Take this!
Get on in there with the others!
Severing Wind!
It's almost too strong.
And I'll split it open! Be my guest! Come one, come all!
Air thrust!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Here, let me help. Do it!
Lunar Revolt! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! No escape! Searing Gale! Eternal Devastation! No escape!
Here, let me help.
Here I come! Okay, here I go!
Now!
Severing Wind!
Big blast!
I'm not done!
We can really make weapons with this?
An opponent like this should be easy. Pissed off! Here I come! It's over! It's over! Severing Wind! You're mine! You're finished!
Flying free! What you think? Just sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! I'm surrounded! There! And escape! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
We are freaking invincible! Alvin and the others truly are strong! What about me?
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here's a restart!
I'm just getting started!
Hey, that... Now!
Searing Gale! Now we're not...
Searing Flame!
It's over!
Raging Mega Ray!
Take this!
Do it! Here! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! There's always room for improvement.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Dahnan castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late. That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'm practically unstoppable.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even... if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you to do.
Easily be fatal.
Just as well I'm here to stop it. Explosive range!
Where are you going? Dance in the wind! Seal!
Here, I'll tear you apart! Explosive range!
Now, Rinwell, astral energy! Full throttle! Oh, magic
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
What? Sentimental?
Prepare to be seen. Mega Ray! I'm just getting started.
Take it!
Here, let me roll.
Watch this! Dragon form!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that, Sean.
And still as humble as ever.
Try harder! Now! You're mine! It's over!
Sovereign Way!
Now! You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Sweet
First strike! You're
into
finished!
the shadows! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go on ahead then.
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
It's on!
Here I come! It's over!
I'm surrounded!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Eat this!
Dragon Ray!
Drop this!
Mega Ray!
Dragon form!
Wind astral energy!
Try this!
Eagle Assault!
Let me help! Explosive rings!
First aid!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. Behind your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be. Yeah?
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Severing Wing!
Eagle!
It's over!
It's showtime!
Hurricane Thrust!
Spirit Flame!
Here I
Reload!
come! Severing Wing! Hurricane
Spirit
Thrust!
Flame! Reload! Eagle Assault! Raging Cascade!
No escape! Try harder! Not escape!
Dance in the wind!
No escape!
Air thrust!
Hurricane Thrust!
Here's the healing arc!
Eat this!
Raging Cascade!
Wind!
Whirlwind Snare!
Take this! You're finished!
Gravitas!
Rising Phoenix! You're mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's the healing arc!
Here I come! Crush! I'm not done! Now in the groove!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
What? No, I wasn't!
delicious piece of cake! Lightning
You're mine!
Fire away! Reload!
Eagle assault! You're mine!
Mega ray! Target down!
Here I go!
It's
almost too strong!
Then I'll split it open! Here!
Be my guest! Take this! It's over! Renan tear!
Eagle
Here I come! Win!
This
You're mine! You're finished! Not done! Try harder! My turn!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Searing gale! Take this!
Eat this! Talon hurricane!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Hi, Hoodle!
No further! Come one, come all!
Radiant Frost! Raging Hurricane!
Eat dirt!
Here, let me help!
Watch this!
I never miss!
Now I can let loose!
Air
We
drop!
got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Here I come!
In here! Steering
Severing
away!
wind!
Reload! Out of ammo!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Severing wind! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Take
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle!
This'll make us even more formidable. Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be!
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Is this on live?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing! Oh, now you're talking! Explosive ring!
The blocking part's their weak point.
Not today!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend!
Where are you going?
Nothing gets by me!
Here's a healing arc!
Okay, here I go.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Here goes! Resuscitate! Lightning condemned! Thunderbolt! Gravitas field! Mega ray!
Take this!
Annihilate!
Dragon form!
Mega ray!
It's over!
Now or never.
To dust!
In a vine?
First aid!
Now I can let loose!
I'll tear you apart! Watch this! In here! It's weakened!
see what I can do!
You're finished! Annihilation!
Eat this! Watch this!
Raging
Here I come! Prepare to be sealed, though. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Ignite!
Raging
Dragon form! Evil time!
Astral!
Explosive ring! Swallow dance!
If it looks like you got mine. Covered.
Take that! Raging
Great.
cascade!
Oh,
Here's
no,
a healing
no.
art! Dance in the wind! Feel annihilation! I'll be there!
You require a
Reload!
my focus!
Here, let me help.
Take this! Dragon form! I feel like me again. First strike! No further!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here, let me
You're
help.
mine!
Astral energy!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dahna? Not to a Renan, we don't.
They're not playing around.
Radiant
Okay,
engage!
here I go.
Spread! Take dance in the wind! Dance in the wind!
Now! Gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Searing gale! That's right! Whip and tear! Run now!
Searing flame! Reload!
I can
Here's a
handle it.
healing art!
Armor won't save
Can
you!
this work?
Far enough!
I'll bring you back from death. I'll bring you back from death to this.
This can't be happening.
What was I thinking?
Not done yet! Here I come!
Take care of. First,
Play
reload.
everyone! You'll pay for that! Here I come!
Resuscitation.
Try this!
I hope this
Nothing ring! Come and face me!
Radiant here.
Watch it!
Here's a healing art.
Take on!
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Searing gale! Eat this!
Where are you going?
I'll tear you apart! Not today! Storm! It's too much!
Here, let me help. They're not playing around.
Dragon shout!
Here's up! I'm ready.
Annihilation. Searing gale.
Eat this! Now we'll make you such a failure.
Here, let me help.
First
Now
aid.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Dead.
Dragon
I'll bring you
form.
back from death to this.
Try this! Explosive ring! Severing wind!
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Rising phoenix!
Resuscitation.
Here I come!
Here's a healing art.
In a vine?
Here, let me help.
Dragon form!
Hey, that.
Explosive ring!
You caught him on the run.
Don't get caught.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
I've let you all down. Severing wind! Searing gale!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need. Remember?
Right.
Resuscitation.
Here, let me help.
I still got the fight left in me.
Freaking does it!
Photon flame.
Take this! Burn it out! Feel some hurt! Dragon form! Try this!
Supernova.
Explosive ring!
Dance in the wind.
Can't move.
Take care of Poodle.
I don't understand. Is Bayfon live?
Didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Mega ray. Bronze and red.
Try this!
Shining supernova.
The flashing parts are weak points.
I never miss.
Rip and tear!
Red.
It's too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Dragon shout.
Watch this! I can carve through walls!
Leave the charges
to me!
I'm raging storm. Annihilation.
Oh, now you're talking!
Got it. Now's our chance.
Rip and tear! Searing gale!
Raging cascade. First aid. Dance in the wind. In here. This'll come in handy. I'm only...
pace.
Banana, let's go! I'm out. I'm all stuffed up.
Come on! Soar! Severing
That
wind!
frickin' does it! Here's a healing art! First aid! Hey, that...
All mine. Talon
Lightning
Haros!
orb! Steering
Here,
Thunder!
Ignite!
Assault! First aid!
There you go. People like me.
You'll pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death.
Searing gale!
Is this it?
Resuscitate! This one's mine! Here's a healing art! That's gonna smart. I never miss!
What a
Photon
relief.
blast! Raging
Can't get out of bed.
Ready and I'll bring you back from death a bit! Dance in the wind!
Now I
Resuscitation!
see what I can do.
Get on in there with the others!
I'll finish you here and now.
To the shadow!
Let's tear 'em up.
I'm all stuffed up! One at a time! Here! Let me help! Tunnel! First aid!
Okay. Here. Talon Hurricane!
Here's a healing art!
Leave the torch
In
to
here!
me. See what happened there as you crossed. Should have done that.
Here's a healing art! First aid!
What's this?
A banana! Let's go!
Take this.
I'm out of one!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing art!
Put you through!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here, let me help.
Now I'm in the groove!
Thank you.
In a bind?
Try this!
Evil dive! It's finished!
Let's do it!
Amazing.
Away!
Crush!
Chinese
Dragon form!
Dance in
Try
the
this!
wind! In here! Reinforcements?
Armor won't save you!
Get on in there with the others! Here's a healing art!
No.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Cover the town! I never miss!
Try harder!
Take
it!
The enemy is going all out!
Dragon form!
Here, let me help!
Eternal devastation! I'm not it!
Eat this! Over.
Here, let me help! More with that!
Take this!
Not done yet!
I'll bring you back from Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens!
I hope this medicine
Here I come!
First aid! Into the
You're
shadow!
mine! It's over!
This can't be happening!
Stay away from my friend! No escape! You're finished! Stardust!
Eat this!
Rising Phoenix!
Eat this! I feel the mirror working. First aid!
Really owe you one.
I'll bring you back from death.
In a bind?
Far enough! This isn't ideal.
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing art. Still got to
I'm not
fight
done!
with
It's
Do it!
devastation!
Sometimes the best medicine is the toughest to swallow too. Here's a healing art. I can feel the medicine working. Photon blast! Lightning condemned! Here's a healing art.
Back to
Art aid! Come through! I'll bring you back from death a bit. Lightning condemned!
Throbs in pain.
This one's all mine!
Not done yet!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring! Eat dirt!
Mega Ray! Where are you going? They're not playing around! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Take this!
Already on!
Dance in the wind!
Here!
Leave the
Calculate you all down.
My turn! Here I come!
Raging storm! Here, let me help! I'm first aid!
Now I can let loose!
Bring you back from death to bit!
Move it! Stop!
Not done yet!
Here's a healing art! Fight like in me!
I'll run you through!
No more playing nice!
I hope this medicine
Dance in
will
the
work.
wind! Air thrust into the photon blast!
Get out of this!
Here! They're crumbling!
Now we beat the crap out of it!
So maybe to stay on your good side. It looks like you got this one covered. In here! Alright, we're coming through! Back from death's abyss! Can't be a world! Banana, let's go! Lightning back from death to pathetic. What was I thinking? Here's out! Take care of... I'm out!
Leave the charge!
Here's a healing... First aid!
Denied! Better if you don't get up. Dragon, prepare to be sealed!
Resuscitation!
I hope this medicine works this time.
The enemy is going
In a
all out!
bind?
First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Thunder field! Raging cascade! I'll break... Heal! Back from death's abyss! Let's get you all tucked away! Resuscitation! Dance in the wind! One now! Art sealed! Not on my watch! Here!
Swallow
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
I've let you all down.
Here's a healing art! First aid! I can... Heal anything!
Dragon
I'll bring you back from death's
Try
abyss!
this! Stop!
Resuscitation! I can feel
Leave
the
the charges to me!
That's freaking bucket! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Prepare to be sealed!
Here's a healing art!
I'm such a failure.
First aid!
Now I can let loose.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
You're mine! Dragon
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this lord and their master core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking, I'm joking!
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dahna. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Dahnans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Dahnans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right! I can't wait!
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her master core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadheim has in store for Almeidrea.
For now,
Let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
they can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said,
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
These must be the Dahnans the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadheim would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
yes. It's Lord Almeidrea, Kaineris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dahna? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why, Law?
Is your little show quite finished?
Are you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now
Law, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing...
Yup. Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Evil assault! Here I come! No escape! Now I'm in the sewer!
Ignite!
It was nice while it lasted.
Hey, that
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Eagle shot!
I never miss. In here. I'll be saving.
Here's a healing arc!
Coming. Dance in the wind.
I owe you one.
Too much to handle.
Come on! Dragon Swarm!
Only getting air from radiant.
Here you go! Now I'm in the sewer!
Can't get out of this!
Ready. First aid.
Now you see what I can do!
Steel force. Raging Calaglia. In here. More for the stockpile.
Denied!
Here's a healing arc.
You pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Dance in the wind. Air resuscitation. Hot flash. Back into the fray. Radiant here.
Eat this!
Here, let me help.
It does it!
First
I
aid.
owe you one. Try harder! My turn!
Sweet cow.
Talon Hurricane!
Not today!
Saving this one. By the
Here I come! No escape! Eternal devastation!
In here.
Crush! Hold nothing back! I'm not done!
Here, let me
Eternal
help.
devastation!
That's enough!
Radiant storm. More with that.
Eternal
If
devastation!
it's in the sky, it's mine.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Where are you going? In a bind?
Here,
What's this?
Here I come!
Power! Far enough!
It's over! This one's all mine!
Here's a healing arc. First aid. Raging Cascade.
Burn!
Attack time! I can carve through armor!
It's over!
Annihilation. Mega Ray.
First strike! Dragon Swarm!
Thunderblade. Here, let me help. First aid.
That is the spot.
Photon. Raging Cascade. Searing Flame. Here, let me help. More for the stop. First aid.
I really owe you one.
Raging Storm.
Can't end here!
You require a hand.
Here's a healing arc.
No further! You're done! Whirlwind smash!
Thank you.
Dance in the wind. In here.
Away! I'm
I'll
ready!
be saving this one.
Denied!
No!
Bring back the
Clear!
letter.
One
I'm ready.
will die!
Try
Lightning
this!
condemned.
Explosive ray!
Here's a this one's mine. Dance in
Here,
the
let
wind.
me help.
Air thrust aid.
really owe you one.
Raging cascade.
I'm bringing it over.
Seal
It's all
the
mine.
bit. More for the side side. Here's a healing arc.
You know what? That's
Sorry.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that! Armor won't save you!
Raging cascade.
Here, let me help.
And more like tales of...
Problem. Then let's focus there first.
I'm almost getting started.
Dragon
You see
Swarm!
what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. In a bind? That's I'm just getting started. Far enough! Eat this!
Here. Here's a healing arc.
Swallow Dragon Swarm!
First aid.
This one's all mine!
Radiant. Here.
Burn! Now, all it's really!
Take it down.
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane. Back into the fray. Annihilation.
Do it!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Mega ray.
Changing...
In hand, there's no telling what it'll
Stay
do.
away from my
Stay
friend.
focused. This one's mine. Searing flame. Reload.
You're mine!
Into the
The
shadow.
earth throbs in pain.
Mega ray.
Leave the chargers to me! me!
Far enough! Steering! Flame! Reload!
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant Pierce!
Double Demon Fang! It's on!
Downfall! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Burn in hell!
Mega Ray! By the power of water!
Double Demon Fang!
Downfall! Mega Ray! Watch and weep!
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant Pierce! Primed and ready! Where are you going?
You require a hand.
Radiant Pierce! Lightning! Downfall! I'm out of ammo! Watch and weep!
I can handle it!
Searing flame!
Far enough!
Take it!
Double
I'm
Demon
only
Fang!
getting started!
This should do it!
Annihilation!
Double Demon! This one's all mine! Ignite!
Radiant Pierce!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant Pierce!
Double Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Back into the fray!
Double Demon
By
Fang!
the power of water! Gemini Alpha!
Double Demon Fang!
Now or never.
Flame! Reload!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray! Watch and weep! Primed and ready! Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Mega Ray!
Burn! Double Demon Fang!
By the power of water!
There!
Gemini Alpha! Mega Ray!
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant Pierce!
There! Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation! New lease on
Double
life!
Demon Fang!
Searing
Double
flame!
Demon Fang!
Reload! Searing flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo!
The
Watch
earth
and
throbs in pain.
Annihilation!
Take this!
Lightning!
Double Demon Fang!
Take it! Gravitas field!
Leave the chargers to me! Denied!
Double this one's all mine! Burn!
I'm ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning! Downfall! I never miss!
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant light! Here!
Double
I'm
Demon
out of
Fang!
ammo! Watch and weep! Lightning!
Double
Downfall!
Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Reload! Here I go! I'm only getting lightning! Downfall!
Double
I'm out of
Demon
ammo!
Fang!
I'm all stuffed up! It's weakened!
This ends now!
Here!
And there goes the tail!
Right, let's do this!
No further! Dragon Swarm!
Gravitas field! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Eat this! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Prepare to be sealed. Take this!
Double Demon Fang!
Leave the chargers to me! Denied!
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! It's on! Dragon Swarm! Explosive Ring!
The earth throbs in pain.
Not today!
Can't get out of this!
Nothing gets by me!
Double...
Far enough!
Double Demon Fang! 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 This one's all mine! Double Demon...
The earth throbs in pain.
No further!
I'm ready!
You picked the wrong fight!
Denied!
Double... Double Demon Fang! 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 It's on! Double Demon Fang!
Do you require a hand?
No further! Ignite! Kizara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Dahnans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balsef and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Xion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there. A floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing. But now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.